on what were its foundations set, or who laid its cornerstone, while the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. The meaning of Lugalucca may reveal the answer. In fact, it does. In the Enuma Elish, it is written, Name 43, Lugalucca, who carried off all of them, the gods, amidst the struggle, who all wisdom encompasses, broad in perception. The remaining lines are damaged. Nevertheless, the text we are given is derived from the meanings of the names in the Enuma Elish. The legion of demons are broad in perception, and their wisdom encircles us all. Today we learn that there is a fine line between these ornaments and the word. Lugal means king, owner, master, messenger, and angel. In Sanskrit, Uka, meaning high, refers to one of 6 ornaments, or figures of speech, alamkara, meaning the 6 ornaments are synonymous with 6 figures of speech. Lugal would be the 7th, in line with Malak, Malah, Marduk, and the angel of the Lord. This is the reason when you see 7 gods, I see 7 sins. Sin, Lord Zu, the Lord of Wisdom, is known in Sumerian as Anunna. Aki is plural. Undeniably, the Anunnaki would be the 7 sins. This is the reason when you see 7 gods, I see 7 sins. I'm aware that the 7 are one. Lugal would be the dark angel, Malah, Malak, who shares the name with Marduk, both related to bitter oppression, death, and slaughter. Similar to Uka, Malak is noted as having 6 angels on either side of him. Lugal, Uka. According to the Natra Shastra, the 6 ornaments are part of the vocal representation, which is used in communicating the meaning of the drama and calling forth the sentiment, Rasha. The term is used throughout Natra Shastra literature, a constant dramatization. Uka is related to the use of a knife, Zu meaning wisdom or knife. These ornaments dictate the type of recitation. For example, Uka and Dipta should be used in words expressing sharpness and roughness. They should be used in the heroic, the furious, and the marvellous sentiment. The adjective to be placed above, situated at a higher place, position, or status, held in esteem. Uka meaning super, in relation to a knife, or the wisdom of sin. It causes tears in all lands. Its battle cry cannot be restrained, which would be Uka. The uses. The high note proceeds from the head register and is of high pitch. It is said to be used in speaking to anyone at a distance, in rejoinder, confusion, in terrifying anyone, in affliction, and the like. O Christ, be careful. Uka would be cognate with the Sumerian Wawa or Baba, Uka, derived from the name of the lion-faced god and oracle, the one shouting from a distance. Delembaba, one of the oldest names for Lord Zu, Sin. Hum means to wrestle, to be passionate, to bruise, punch, to smash, break, to thresh grain, to paralyze. Many meaning you. Fight dispute with me, not me, but it. To battle, related to an acrobat or athlete, which means conflict. Ath meaning conflict, to wrestle, struggle. The Ath from Athena, and Ina, which is sometimes angelicized as Enya, means ardent, related to the spirited, and a little fire, which would be Dumumu. Therefore, Athena is the lesser spirit, born from the thigh of Zeus. Hu and Shu mean bird, and Uka also means goose or duck. Zeus the swan, originally the goose. Just wait for the stinger, related to Lord Zu.
Who are you?
Star-Lord.
Who?
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw. Forget it.
Uka, the ornament, the word, and the mountain. Uka refers to the summits of Meru, according to the Shiva Purana. Accordingly, as Tarok, Shiva said to Sita, heaven, the abode of the Devas, is stationed on the summits of Uka of the Meru, wherein the cities of the guardians of the quarters are also situated. They are brilliant, beautiful celestial damsels. Ramba, Shaki, Menaka, and others heighten their glory. Among other meanings, Uka is also the apogee of the sun or planet, the sign of the zodiac in which a planet obtains its most powerful influence. For example, Aries for the sun, Taurus for the moon, Capricornius for Mercury and company. No mention of Scorpio, the oldest sign, the sign of the zodiac in which a planet obtains its most powerful influence. Uka refers to loud voices. I will leave you with the full meanings at the end of the documentary. The words are related to placing something in a high place. Within Uka, the mound or mountain, the word or ornament. Taurus representing the moon. The Anunnaki, Sin, Lord Zu, who was originally Imdu Good, the bull from heaven. The words are related to placing something in the highest position, or something that came down from a high place, causing a great cataclysm, bonded to a loud voice, screaming from the heavens. And the high-pitched singing was caused by the weeping and wailing of people, derived from the punishment caused by the fallen angels, who, as punishment, were said to sing the praises of humanity from the deep within the palace prison. Their music is beautiful and full of joy, yet their intention was not. Remember, joy can also mean evil, and their evil intentions were created to bring them joy. On what were its foundations set, or who laid its cornerstone, while the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. Uka, ravenous, to ruin, a person or thing that works havoc, or does ruinous damage. Uka has a Sumerian foundation. The Ishipu laid its cornerstone. The Guardians reveled at the Marvellous Ravengers.
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What a bunch of a-holes.
The Sumerian word Ush-Shah became the Tamil Uka, Uraka, to rub against and to reach the top. Remember, their evil intentions were created to bring them joy. In Sumerian, bird is the word. Literally, Uka, Usha, Uraka, Ush, Uz, Mushen, a domestic goose that laid a golden egg, or duck, related to the mandrake, the screaming weed. Ush, Uz, or possibly US, meaning side, edge, distance, to drive, to come near to, reach, to let reach, to transport, bring, to join, to be next to, border, to moor, dock, to lean against, which would be to rub against and to reach the top. Ush, foundation, to support, lift, to stand upon. Shah, sinew, tendon, cord, net, bundle, string of a musical instrument in order to play a particular tune. Shah, advice, to approach, or to be equal in value, to compare with, to compete, in line with battle, struggle, and assimilate. Shah, to name, to call by name. Shah, red ochre, adjective red, red-brown. And Shah, to be equivalent, to buy one's way to the top. Reminding me of Job, rubbing against God in order to reach the top. God challenges Job on what were its foundations set, or who laid its cornerstone, while the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. Who enclosed the sea when it burst forth from the womb? That would be Mumu, who became Anzu, together being the Logos and the voice. Anzu, the divine storm bird. When it burst forth from the womb, when I made the clouds its garment, and the thick darkness its blanket, the gatekeeper, when I fixed its boundaries and set in place its bars and doors. Remember Anzu the gatekeeper. And I declared, you may come this far, but no farther. Here your proud waves must stop. In your days you have commanded the morning, or assigned dawn to its place, that it might spread to the ends of the earth and shake the wicked out of it. The earth takes shape like clay under a seal. Its hills stand out like the folds of a garment. Have you journeyed to the vents of the sea? or walked in the trenches of the deep? Have the gates of death been revealed to you? Have you seen the gates of the shadow of death? Have you surveyed the extent of the earth? Tell me if you know all of this. Job 38:6. John's vision of Patmos. When I saw him, I fell at his feet like a dead man. But he placed his right hand on me and said, "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last, the living one. I was dead, and behold, now I am alive forever and ever, and I hold the keys to death and Hades. Therefore write down the things you have seen, and the things that are, and the things that will happen after this." The god of wisdom, Awans, is thought to be Enki. Awans is the root word for John. Enki replaced Zu and became the oracle of the Abzu, and the ornament was replaced by the word. This is similar to the narrative of Enoch, as John is speaking in third person, writing about himself, instructing himself as an angelic author, the voice from heaven, which would be Anzu, the voice from heaven, one of the meanings of Anzu, Awans, Aya, Ea, Enki, the oracle who is now merged with Marduk, he who revels in resurrecting the dead, he who carried them away in the midst of battle, the Enuma Elish, who is now alive forever and ever, due to the gift or the curse of immortality, the biblical hell, or could it be Hul, evil and good? The Lugal, the king, owner, master, messenger, and angel, is to become the mother of sheep, to rub against and to reach the top. The king is to be the foundation of advice. To be equal to Ma'at, to rub against and to reach the top. To join, support, to be equivalent, to rub against and to reach the top. The king is to transfer the name of Zu, to transfer the name of Red, Red Orca, Zu meaning red or Red Orca. The angel is to transfer the name of Zu, or Imdu Good, the Im meaning clay, to rub against and to reach the top. Or the king angel of intense violence. Zu is the angel of wisdom, the wisdom referring to it, the loud, thundering voice in the heavens, whose tower, the statue, and voice, the word, were elevated upon the illustrious mound, the mound of the men of renown. I leave you with the meaning of Lugalucca, Lugalucca, and Lugalucca, and the Sanskrit meanings of Uka.